Enceladus, a tiny moon of Saturn, has shocked the scientific world. Data from the Cassini mission revealed mind-blowing secrets hidden deep beneath its thick, icy crust. Instead of being a dead, frozen wasteland, Enceladus is violently blasting material from massive fractures at its south pole, shooting colossal plumes directly into the vacuum of space. Analyzing these eruptions revealed organic compounds, essential chemicals, and microscopic silica dust, the ultimate building blocks of life itself. Could a thriving, active ocean be hiding beneath this massive shield of ice? For the first time in human history, we have directly captured and analyzed material from an alien ocean without ever needing to land a spacecraft on its surface. Enceladus was never meant to be the star of the Cassini mission. Yet, this shocking discovery completely rewrote the playbook for finding alien life, shifting our focus to the frozen moons of the outer solar system. The real mystery isn't on the surface, it's locked deep inside. And Enceladus was the first to unlock that door. When Cassini first approached Enceladus, scientists saw only a tiny moon, barely 500 kilometers wide, a frozen dead ball of ice. But then, the instruments started sending back data that shattered every existing scientific model. At the South Pole, where they expected a silent, frozen landscape, sensors detected massive eruptions blasting straight into the void. Spectral analysis revealed a relentless torrent of water, ice, and gas escaping into space. Enceladus wasn't just leaking, it was violently erupting. High-resolution images soon confirmed giant parallel fractures stretching hundreds of kilometers across the South Pole, famously dubbed the Tiger Stripes. When Cassini measured the temperature along these cracks, it found a staggering anomaly. They were tens of degrees warmer than the freezing terrain around them. For such a tiny moon, this heat was impossible to explain by leftover energy from its birth 4.5 billion years ago. And then came the numbers that blew the minds of scientists everywhere. Cassini calculated that Enceladus is blasting out up to 250 kilograms of material every single second. That is enough to feed Saturn's massive E-ring, a ghost-like, sprawling band of ice wrapping around the planet. The particles in these plumes shoot out at over 2,000 kilometers per hour, proving a monstrous energy source is actively defying the moon's gravity. Multiple flybys confirmed this wasn't a one-time event. Enceladus is permanently alive. But the biggest mystery wasn't the scale of the eruptions, it was where they came from. Chemical analysis proved this material wasn't scraping off the surface. It was surging from deep within. This means the ice shell isn't a solid barrier. A massive reservoir of liquid water, a global ocean must exist underneath. And this ocean isn't locked away. It is actively venting straight into the cosmos. By diving straight through these plumes, Cassini did the impossible. It sampled an alien ocean directly, without landing, without drilling, without even touching the surface. It defied everything we thought we knew. But how can such a tiny world stay so incredibly active for billions of years? To find out, we must look beneath the ice shell tens of kilometers deep, where a hidden geophysical engine is driving this cosmic spectacle. Measuring just over 500 kilometers across, far smaller than other ocean worlds like Europa or Titan, this tiny moon should have frozen solid and died billions of years ago. According to all classic scientific theories, Enceladus should be nothing more than a dead, frozen wasteland, a forgotten relic drifting endlessly in the outer solar system. But the shocking data reveals a mind-blowing truth. Orbiting Saturn in just 33 hours, this tiny moon isn't traveling alone. It is locked in a violent gravitational tug-of-war, a precise 2-to-1 resonance with its massive neighbor, Dione. For every single orbit Dione makes, Enceladus completes 2 full revolutions. This cosmic synchronization forces Enceladus into a highly unstable, eccentric orbit. As it screams closer to Saturn, the gas giant's colossal gravity violently stretches its entire physical structure. As it pulls away, the grip relaxes. This brutal cycle of crushing compression and expansion repeats tens of thousands of times every single year. These aren't ordinary tides like we see on Earth. This tidal friction rips through the very core of Enceladus. Its rocky interior is constantly warping. Microscopic friction deep within the silicate rock generates immense hidden heat. Instead of explosive volcanic eruptions, this energy builds up silently, trapped for billions of years. Gravity measurements, orbital shifts, and intense thermal radiation blasting from its south pole prove something impossible. Enceladus is radiating far more energy than radioactive decay could ever produce. Scientists have reconstructed this mysterious, multi-layered world. At its heart lies a rocky silicate core, wrapped in a deep, salty liquid ocean capped by a thick, icy crust 30 to 40 kilometers deep. But here is the real shocker. This ocean isn't just a local pocket. It is a vast, global abyss wrapping around the entire moon. Why doesn't this water freeze solid? Two forces prevent it. First, scorching heat from the core directly warms the water in a chaotic thermal contact. Second, relentless tidal forces prevent the outer ice shell from ever freezing shut. Under extreme stress, the ice thins dramatically at the South Pole, letting heat escape into the void. This extreme asymmetry explains why all the geothermal fury is concentrated in one single hemisphere. For decades, science claimed only massive planets could hold heat over eons. Enceladus shatters that rule. Size doesn't matter. This moon survives not through calm stability, but through pure, violent tension. The constant gravitational tearing between Saturn and Dione is the only thing keeping it alive. If alien life thrives in this dark ocean, it was born from pressure, friction, and chaos, not peaceful balance. Thermal models reveal a terrifying truth. If Enceladus ever breaks free from Dione's grip, its ocean will freeze solid in a cosmic blink of an eye. All activity would die, leaving a frozen corpse. Ultimately, Enceladus redefines what it means to be a habitable world. It needs no sunlight, no warm surface, and no thick atmosphere. It only needs liquid water, a constant energy source, and time. Together, these three ingredients create a habitat we cannot ignore in the search for alien life. But is this ocean forever sealed away? If this water is trapped under miles of ice, exploring it is impossible. But if there is a way out, if this ocean interacts with the open cosmos, then Enceladus is not just a hidden world. It is an open window. Trapped beneath colossal sheets of ice, dozens or even hundreds of kilometers deep. Liquid water, if it even existed, was long thought to be locked away forever. Every mission concept faced the exact same nightmare: deep drilling, extreme risks, astronomical costs, and a near-certain guarantee of failure. But Enceladus shattered this reality in the most mind-blowing way possible. At its south pole lie the infamous tiger stripes. These are no ordinary geological cracks. They are direct, open gateways slicing through the ice, linking a hidden ocean straight to the vacuum of space. Data from high-res images, thermal maps, and ice models reveal a shockingly thin crust here, just a few miles thick, stretched and stressed by relentless tidal forces. This constant flexing keeps these massive fissures active, preventing them from freezing shut. But it's not the shape of these cracks that matters, it's what they are doing. This alien ocean is not locked away. It is actively breathing, venting its contents into the cosmos. Liquid water, salts, minerals, and gases erupt through the fractures, blasting into the void. These icy plumes carry the pristine chemical fingerprints of the deep ocean they escaped. The Cassini spacecraft capitalized on this in a daring, unprecedented move. Instead of landing or drilling, it dove straight through these towering plumes, flying just miles above the surface. Its instruments tasted the spray directly as it collided with the spacecraft. For the first time ever, humanity touched an alien ocean not through theories, but physical reality. This completely rewrites how we search for life on icy worlds. A sealed ocean is a dead end, unreachable, untestable, and ignored. But an ocean that vents into space is a gold mine, screaming with active chemical and geophysical clues. Enceladus has just set a brand new standard. Not all ocean worlds are created equal. Their true value lies not just in having water, but in how easily we can reach it. Because of these plumes, if life exists inside Enceladus, it cannot hide. Organic molecules, complex structures, and even biosignatures are being blasted right out into the open. This means alien life wouldn't just be trapped in the dark, it would be leaving footprints in space. On a deeper level, this tiny moon forces us to rethink how life interacts with the cosmos. On Earth, life is shielded by a thick atmosphere and a magnetic field. But on Enceladus, the barrier between the ocean and the harsh vacuum of space is practically non-existent. Practically speaking, this discovery has completely revolutionized our space exploration plans. It offers a direct, accessible gateway to an alien world with staggering biological potential. If ocean material is already escaping, what secrets does it hold? What complex molecules are rising from the depths miles beneath the ice? And most importantly, could they contain the very first evidence of extraterrestrial life? When Cassini swept through those plumes, it didn't capture living organisms, but it proved beyond a doubt that this alien world is fully capable of hosting life. In strict scientific terms, this was nothing more than mass spectrometry data of ionized particles and cold, precise graphs. But hidden deep beneath those numbers was a mind-blowing story that would forever alter our understanding of life in the universe. The primary component of the analyzed material was water, and not just simple vapor from melting surface ice, but water carrying the unmistakable signature of a massive active ocean. The Cassini spacecraft detected water packed with dissolved salts, proving this was not some newly formed surface puddle, but a vast sea that has existed for eons, constantly interacting with rocks and minerals in a stable deep-sea environment. This was an ancient ocean that did not just appear for a brief moment, but has existed long enough to reach a state of perfect chemical equilibrium. Right alongside the water, scientists detected carbon dioxide and methane. These might seem like basic carbon molecules, but their presence is absolutely monumental. Carbon is the ultimate foundation of organic chemistry, and finding it in various states of oxidation proves that Enceladus is not a dead, frozen, or static chemical system. Quite the contrary, it is a raging chemical engine with active reactions, where carbon is continuously redistributed and transformed, the classic fingerprint of potential biological processes. Cassini also detected nitrogen, an element that is often overlooked but remains absolutely critical for existence. Nitrogen is the essential building block of amino acids, nucleotides, and complex proteins. In the natural world, it cannot survive in reactive forms without stable, ongoing chemical cycles. Its presence in these massive plumes proves that the ocean of Enceladus is not just water and rock, but a highly complex chemical environment where life-giving elements are actively accumulating and circulating. But the ultimate breakthrough came with the discovery of a tiny yet incredibly powerful molecule, molecular hydrogen. Cassini recorded hydrogen concentrations far too high to be explained by simple surface processes or ice breaking down under radiation. The most likely source of this hydrogen is violent hydrothermal reactions between water and rock, mirroring the serpentinization processes we see on Earth. As water forces its way deep into the scorching silicate minerals of the rocky core, it triggers reactions that unleash torrents of molecular hydrogen. On Earth, hydrogen spewing from deep-sea hydrothermal vents provides the vital energy for entire ecosystems that survive completely independent of sunlight. While Cassini did not spot actual living organisms, it detected free chemical energy, the exact fuel that alien life would need to survive. In the realm of biology, energy is not just heat or light, it is the ability to create chemical gradients. Molecular hydrogen, when combined with carbon dioxide, can drive the reactions that build complex organic compounds. This is the very foundation of chemosynthesis, the ancient metabolic process that ruled Earth long before photosynthesis ever evolved. The picture became even more undeniable when Cassini detected nanoscale silica particles blasted into space. These tiny mineral particles cannot form in a cold, stagnant environment. Studies show they only arise when superheated, mineral-rich water reacts with rock at temperatures soaring past 90 degrees Celsius, before rapidly cooling as it surges upward. This is smoking gun evidence of active, roaring hydrothermal systems at the bottom of Enceladus's ocean. Taken together, these data prove that Enceladus possesses the three holy grails of a habitable environment: liquid water sustained over eons, a relentless energy source independent of the sun, and a rich chemical cocktail packed with the elements and molecules necessary for life. Any of these conditions alone would be exciting, but finding them all combined in a single system on a tiny moon over 1 billion kilometers from Earth has shattered our old assumptions. Life is no longer bound to warm planets basking in the light of a star. Life could actually thrive in pitch-black darkness as long as the chemistry is right. Yet, science demands absolute proof before jumping to conclusions. The Cassini spacecraft detected no direct biosignatures. No living cells, no clear biological structures, and no undeniable smoking gun of alien life. What we have instead is raw, mind-blowing potential. A potential fully backed by the laws of physics and chemistry. And in the search for answers, this potential is far more valuable than any single isolated discovery. What Cassini uncovered completely shattered our understanding of the entire Saturnian system. If a tiny frozen moon like Enceladus can harbor such a rich, promising environment, what other secrets are hiding in the icy worlds orbiting Saturn? Enceladus is not alone. It is just the first proof that Saturn might host a massive cluster of ocean worlds, each one a unique variation of the exact same physical force. Liquid water is thriving where we once believed it was absolutely impossible. The most shocking and colossal example is Titan, spanning over 5,150 kilometers across. Bigger than the planet Mercury, Titan is the only moon in our solar system wrapped in a thick atmosphere, with surface pressure crushing enough to rival Earth's, dominated entirely by nitrogen. For decades, this alien world has obsessed scientists with its bizarre surface lakes and vast seas of liquid methane. It looks eerily like a primordial Earth, yet it operates under a completely alien set of chemical rules. But Cassini's gravity measurements and orbital wobbles revealed that Titan's true, mind-bending story lies buried deep underground. Precise data proves that Titan hides a massive salty subsurface ocean beneath hundreds of kilometers of solid ice. This hidden ocean is likely rich in ammonia, acting as a natural antifreeze to keep the water liquid over billions of years. While Enceladus boasts active geysers blasting ocean material into deep space, Titan represents the ultimate locked vault, a stable, deep ocean completely sealed off from the surface. This opens up a thrilling possibility. Alien life, if it exists there, might not need any contact with the surface or outer space to survive and thrive. Titan proves that these ocean worlds are shaped not just by water, but by the extreme chemistry surrounding them. High in its atmosphere, solar radiation triggers reactions that brew complex organic molecules, the very building blocks of life. Deep below lies the salty ocean, locked in perpetual pitch-black darkness. These two worlds are almost entirely cut off from each other. But if they have interacted over Titan's history, this moon could be the most complex, active, natural laboratory in the entire universe. Less visually dramatic than Titan, but equally crucial to the cosmic puzzle, is the mysterious moon Dione. For eons, scientists dismissed it as a dead, inactive, and boring ball of ice. Yet, Cassini's data revealed that Dione reacts to Saturn's powerful magnetic field in a way that can only be explained by a conductive layer hidden inside. This is almost certainly a hidden salty ocean buried beneath a thick icy crust. What makes Dione truly fascinating is not just this hidden ocean, but its intense orbital connection with Enceladus. The two moons are locked in a 2-to-1 orbital resonance, meaning their internal heat and energy histories are deeply intertwined. If gravitational tides brought Enceladus to life, Dione might have experienced, or is still experiencing, the exact same bursts of internal activity. Even though its surface looks calm, Dione is a stark reminder that a quiet exterior can hide a raging, active world within. And then there is Mimas, a moon that directly defies everything we thought we knew about the cosmos. For eons, this tiny, heavily cratered relic was dismissed as a frozen wasteland, utterly geophysically dead. There were zero signs of life, no volcanic eruptions, and absolutely no thermal anomalies. That is precisely why the mind-blowing discoveries of 2023 and 2024 caught the global scientific community completely off guard. Mimas reveals a thrilling truth. Our solar system could be hiding dozens of secret, invisible oceans just waiting to be uncovered by our next-generation technology. These alien waters may have existed for hundreds of millions, even billions of years, locked away from human eyes. But then, the undeniable data sent back by the Cassini spacecraft changed everything. Enceladus, a tiny moon of Saturn, forced humanity to rewrite the rules of searching for alien life. Its massive water plumes, loaded with salts and rich organic compounds, offer undeniable proof that the essential ingredients for life can thrive deep beneath the ice, completely independent of a host planet or a single ray of sunlight. This is a monumental paradigm shift. If life exists there, it is born in pitch darkness, fueled only by gravitational tides and the rich chemical soup of a hidden subterranean ocean. Enceladus is no longer just a distant moon. It is the ultimate proof that life in the cosmos could be far more common than we ever dared to dream. While it cannot yet answer the ultimate question of whether we are truly alone in the universe, it has transformed this ancient mystery from a philosophical fantasy into a concrete, testable scientific reality. Deep within its silent, promising ocean, the universe is whispering the secrets of a brand new frontier.